Hi, and welcome back. I'm your host, Patty Cannon, and this is Tech and Traditions. Well, it may look like a sunny, absolutely beautiful day out here, which it is, but the weather decided to change on us. So it's going to be in the 30s this week. No, I'm not your weather woman. The reason I say all of that is I was planning on sharing how we got our 10 bucket garden system put together, the raised bed garden that my husband decided to put together for me. Well, my husband and my daughter. They surprised me with a 10 bucket raised bed garden system for my birthday a couple of weeks ago. But the weather has decided not to cooperate and it got too cold to put anything in the ground. So I'm glad we waited. But I decided, maybe we might touch on another topic today. And it's a simple question. If today your water no longer flowed from your faucets, where would you get it from? Do you have bottled water saved up? Do you have a private well? Is there a nearby store that you can go to right away and get your water in case of an emergency? I know here in Louisiana, there's times we have a no drinking water thing that comes across our phones where the water system here in Louisiana is crazy for having these warnings that say boiling water in effect. Don't drink the tap water. Make sure you use a filtration system, which moving from Texas coming to this was a whole different world for me. And I'm sure there's other states that go through the same thing. But if there were an instance where the water was cut off, I think, what was it about? I think about 3.5, 4 months ago, we had a huge water main break downtown that affected all of Lafayette. And so all of the water was cut off until they were able to fix it. And it was off for a couple of days, and we weren't able to get anything from the faucets at all. Had we not had preparations already put into place, I honestly don't know what we would have done. In our household, we have a private well, so we were able to get water from that source. My neighbors, unfortunately, they don't have a private well, and not everyone does. Even in that instance, I keep bottled water in my home, not just 1 or 2 gallons. I keep a lot of bottled water in my home. But if there was a case where the water was gone for a while, like quite a while, I have other resources that I would use. This one right behind me, that's a resource. If you have things like purification tablets, which I can share with you in the comment section of this video. Purification tablets are simple to use. You just get your water, get it in a bucket or a 5 gallon bucket or a container, a gallon container. You drop the purification tablet in there, wait a little bit of time, and you can drink the water. You can also boil water. In a pool setting, however, there's different things that you need to do to eliminate any of the chemicals that are in there that might affect you. So I'll send you information on that as well in the live finder I'm putting together for you. That is coming soon. So look for that. It's going to give you different ways to purify your water. Another resource is there is a lake not too far from here. You can actually drink lake water if it's been purified. And there's many different ways to do that. I'm also going to share with you soon different apparatuses that you can get. Some on the very inexpensive end, some on the free end, and some on the more high end, but there's all different ways that you can purify water. It's something you need at least 1 gallon per day per person in your household, so be prepared for that. Water is one of the most important things in life. Luckily, we do have multiple resources here at our homestead. Even if you're in the city, there's different things that you can do. Make sure that, number one, don't wait till the last minute. If your water were to go out today, or if you were to have a boiling water in effect, or don't drink the water from your faucets today, what would you do? Where would you go? Do you have a family nearby or friends nearby that have a private well? Do you have a place to store your extra water? Some people, if they're in an apartment or a smaller dwelling, they say, Patty, I don't have a place to put additional, cases of water. Well, have you looked under your bed? Have you looked under or at the top of your closet? Have you thought maybe asking a neighbor or a friend if you can store some at their house just in case of an emergency? And maybe for storing a little bit there, you can share some with them in case of that emergency. Anyway, I just wanted to run this by you, kind of give you some things to think about, some little nuggets, some little things to keep in the back of your mind. If there were an emergency and the water was gone for the day or a week or a month, what would you do? I'm going to give you some resources. They'll be in the notes here in the video. Again, if you like content like this, or if you want to know more about finding different ways to get your water resources, let me know. Hit me up in the comments or just say hi. Again, this is Patty Cannon with Tech and Traditions, and I'm so glad you joined us today. Hit that subscribe button, the bell, share the video. Again, I'm brand new at this, so however you want to do it, just to let people know that you too are trying to get yourself some practical preparedness ideas put together for you and your family. I look forward to talking to you again. Bye for now.